Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. What do I have for you guys on a Tuesday morning? Well, let's start off with this. NIO just reached 27 million swaps, pretty much. I'm talking about battery swaps. And yet again, I'm going to leave the link for that for you guys in the comment section, so you can always keep it, click on the link, and then you can keep it on your phone to show you how many swaps are being done. There's a reason I'm telling you guys to do that. It will give you encouragement, but also confidence to show you how much revenue we're making from battery swaps. So let's talk about what happened yesterday. News came out that NIO reaches deal with local firm for production of SiC modules. What is that about, Money Making Mitch? See, I love talking about the little deals and the little partnerships and the little things that are happening to ensure that we are self-sufficient for the future. I keep saying this, just like I talk about SoFi, a one-stop shop with a great CEO. Just like with NIO, a one-stop shop where we are investing in everything that complements the EV industry through NIO Capital. And we're also making a lot of things that we can in-house, not only to cut costs, but to become self-sufficient. Remember, we spoke about the illegal trade war that the Biden administration inherited from the Trump administration, in order to suppress the Chinese companies, because they realized that our American industries cannot compete with their technology. So even Elon Musk just came out and said it. Let's say it again, that if the West does not keep suppressing the Chinese EV manufacturers, they will dominate, they will devastate, and they will destroy most Western EV manufacturers. Now, is it a good thing for them to illegally block and use trade tariffs to stop NIO and other Chinese manufacturers from coming to the West? No. Why? Because it will not encourage innovation here in the West, which we were the leaders at one point. It will not encourage that, and we will stay in the dark ages compared to China. Now, by them imposing these tariffs and even stopping American companies like NVIDIA from selling chips to Chinese companies, it has even caused the Chinese companies to start making these chips and doing things in-house on their own, further causing a huge loss in profits to NVIDIA and other companies. People still don't realize what's happening yet. So anyway, United Nova said it will be the production supplier for NIO's first in-house developed 1200 volt SiC module, helping the EV maker build on its leadership position in a 900 volt high voltage platform. The key word here is this, and I had to read this twice to actually digest this. It will be the first production supplier for NIO's first in-house developed 1200 volt SiC module, further helping us cut cost, just like we're making our own phones, which is also adding to our revenue. Anyway, United Nova Technology, a Chinese automotive chip and module maker, announced that it had signed an agreement today with NIO for the production of silicon carbide modules. United Nova will be the production supplier for NIO's first in-house developed 1200 volt SiC module, helping the electric vehicle maker build on the leadership position in the 900 volt high voltage platform, the chip maker said. NIO will roll out battery swap stations across the country and will be fully upgraded to the 1200 volt SiC power modules to meet the demand of vehicle owners for supercharging and fast battery swaps. United Nova said. The number of chips required for a new energy vehicle is nearly 2,000. And United Nova is committed to providing NIO with a full range of technology products and services, it said. In addition to cooperation in SiC modules, the two sides, listen to this, will also communicate and cooperate in the areas of sensing, connectivity, and control, United Nova said. NIO's current modules and sales are based on the 400-volt platform, and its executive flagship sedan, the ET9, unveiled at NIO Day on December, will be built on a 925-volt ultra high voltage platform. That is crazy, from a 400 volt to a 925 volt. And people still want to panic and sell their shares? Go ahead and do so and see how long it stays in the market. The shorts are telling you to sell, and they keep coming on the station and telling you sell now while you still have some money left. Yes, you might take a $50,000 loss, but you'll walk away with $2,000. That's what they're telling you. Higher voltage help improve energy performance, and SiC chips also play an important role in this. NIO has been using SiC chips for the past 2 years. United Nova is a company mainly engaged in the research and development, production, and sales of MEMs, IGBTs, analogics, and other chips, and provides complete foundry solutions in the automotive, industrial control, and home appliance sectors, it said. The company has become the largest foundry in China. Notice who we're doing partnerships and deals with, guys. The company has become the largest foundry in China with production capacity for automotive-grade IGBTs, SiC chips and modules, and high-voltage analog chips, it said. United Nova is the largest and most technologically advanced MEMs foundry in China. So the company expects revenue, the company expects it's of RMB 5.325 billion yuan. And I also wanted to point out one more thing to you guys that are very exciting, and I left it for the last. So we're expecting to go into England this year. People keep forgetting about that. We're expecting to go into Australia. Remember I told you guys, and a lot of people forget about this, that the Australian Prime Minister visited China last year, coming to the end of last year, and said he wants to continue cooperation with China because China is their largest trade partner. Just like a lot of countries are China's largest trade partner. Even America is China's largest trade partner. Everything you find on the shelves in America, almost everything is made in China. But anyway, so we're expecting England, we're expecting Australia, we're expecting France and Italy this year. Have you guys forgotten about that? Listen to this. We are excited to welcome NIO to Mira Tech Park. NIO is so who is NIO? Who is Mira Tech Park? NIO Mira Tech Park is a company in England, from my understanding, from my research, that help companies to be able to enter the technology market in England. Show them how to go about it so they don't make mistakes. That's in a nutshell, that's what they do. They help with research and development, they help with logistics, and they just entered the Mira Tech Park. So this is proof that we're getting ready to enter England very soon. Are you guys excited about that? Or are you focused on the low share price right now? If you are focused on the share price, it should be like what a lot of my subscribers are saying, they are gobbling up as much as they can. I still always tell you guys to keep a diverse portfolio so that when something is down, yeah, you're making money somewhere else, but at the same time, when you believe in a company like NIO, like the way we do, you want to always keep chipping away and buying the dips. Now, one guy put a comment on my channel yesterday on one of my videos. He said, Mitch, should we wait to $3? And I said, even the great Warren Buffett said, and I'll say it again and again and again, because people keep forgetting this. No one can time the bottom and no one can time the top. So the goal is, when you believe in a company, let's say your share price right now is $50, 40, 30, 20, 25, whatever. And you believe in the company and you see what they're doing. And you, again, let me say this, because I know the shorts are going to come out and say, oh, you're delusional. You're going to cause people to lose money. I'm not telling people to buy. I'm telling you what I'm doing. But also, I'm telling you that the whales bought in the fourth quarter. Again, what should you do? Are you going to cry when this company spikes this year due to the sub-brands, not brand, brands that we're going to hit Europe with and China with? Or are you going to say, I did what the rich did this time, Mitch, and I bought? This is something you will have to decide what you want to do. I know what I'm doing. I've also been averaging down again on Oxen because I believe in the company. I told you guys that the short squeeze is there now because there's not a lot of shares and most of it is owned by institutions, so they can't short it anymore. Anyway, we just completed 37 million swaps, like I said. Revenues is from that. But also, other companies are now getting into the battery swapping. But remember when they said this is a waste of money? They were hoping NIO didn't do this. Too late, well, I can't say that. Too late. We are the first. We are the leader. And we have grabbed up the premium spots. This is why that BS, that bull poop company, Ample from America, is trying to do it in Europe now with that cheap looking thing that no one knows what it is, because they understand it's a winning business model. Also, we started out selling Xpeng for the last, I think, 3 weeks in a row. Even though one NIO EV is equivalent in price to 2 Xpeng, but yet we outsold them. What does that tell you guys is coming and happening, especially when our sub-brand is released? My God. So for those who are panicking when they keep looking at the stock price, I tell you, don't look at the stock price. Look at what the company is doing to give you confidence into what you should do. Never look at the stock price. Look at what the company is doing. And I like what I see. That's why I buy. That's why I'm not selling my 2,000 shares plus. Now well over 3,000, with my son well over 4,000 shares now. Because I love what this company is doing. If you guys found this video to be informational, oh, and let me say this. We are getting revenue. When we report on our revenues, a lot of it is going to be not just from our EV sales. I hope you all understand this. It's going to be from our swapping. It's going to be from our phone sales. And they also criticize that, remember, on Bloomberg and MSNBC and all these other nasty, wicked, sick, animalistic companies over here in the West. We're going to be getting, now other car companies are doing it, right? Trying to get into it. Okay. We're going to get money from that. We're going to get money from the grid, giving back to the grid. The Chinese government is giving us money now for that as well, to help sustain the grid, and from so many other things. So I have a feeling that people are going to be in for a little surprise on our next earnings call, which I believe it's going to be in February, end of February, something like that. If you guys found this video to be informational and inspirational, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. I keep saying this, guy, don't forget to like this so it keeps going out and populating and we're getting more awareness to this channel and to NIO. If you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel we have the warrior mindset where we get rich or we die trying.